That's a happy dog. And he's a happy dog because we are happy to be on the water. Happy, happy.
Happy, happy, happy.
Happy, 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 joy, joy. Ren and Stippy. It may not look like it, but we are on the water, folk. We got to go through this Ninja Warrior course to get out to the boat. That's right, the motor's in the mud. Tell them we're on the water. We're on the water. We did it. We did it. We are on the water. All right, Eddie, so what we got?
This is your intake. All this has to come off the fuel pumps right here.
This little bugger right here. Right here, can you see it? This part right here is what Eddie had to tear apart the whole motor for.
Definitely in bad shape.
Yeah, Eddie's finally got it free. What does it look like, Eddie?
This is your fuel pump. It's full of rust and water. Inside the bowl is really bad too. See how bad that is? All that needs to come out of there.
Caroline's a sweetheart, isn't she? We're stuck at the dock for hours, and she goes and she gets us some sandwiches. And she even comes back with a pound of turkey for the doggo. A whole pound of turkey. He's like, I don't care about that puppy. Look at the turkey. I don't even care about the other dogs.
So what do we have to do? Like I did anything.
We help. Supervise all of it.
Eddie said give it a go, so we're going to give it a go.
I just hope it runs. There we go. Better.
But that wasn't just the problem. At this point, the battery was dead. I'm not eating this. They're too expensive. And pretty sure that's not environmentally friendly these days. Or ever.
What you got there?
Generator.
Generator and a battery charger.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas. That's exactly what happened. We brought this generator all the way down the dock, past the gas station and everything. Got to top her off.
It ain't getting no fuel.
Ain't getting no gas, buddy. It ain't got no gas in it.
That was a dumb idea. Got my Max body spray or premium starter fluid to the rest of you. That is potent. Might get a motor started, but it ain't getting a lady started. And yes, I'm a huge fan of starter fluid. I know some of you out there aren't. Some of you think if you use it on a motor, you destroy the motor. The motor needs it. It's only when you use it. It's not like I'm out here getting the motor, it's fixed. Hey man, you got some of that Max? I need it. But yeah, so with the Max on hand, the generator and charger, and Grayson obviously, I feel it's safe and we can get underway. Getting underway. Yep. So we get underway. The motor doesn't want to go in reverse, and I don't want to hit a boat like that or that nice little Valhalla that's parked at the beginning of this creek. So go old school. I pull the barge along, walking alongside, and get a little dirty. Mare, what is this? Huh? This ain't what I'm supposed to be wearing. I did have a wardrobe change in this part of the episode, but it's not to this. Certainly not these. What are these, huh? You want to catch them? Go get them. Look at that dog. And that's right, they float. I got her running, but she ain't peeing. So I helped her pass a couple stones, but now she needs a little bit more convincing. So, yeah, doesn't look like I'm gonna keep this episode PG. Salty. That didn't work. But I couldn't suck it out. And I'm at a dock with no water pressure, no running water, period. So, we use a spray bottle. And that doesn't quite work either. I'm dirty, sweaty, and nasty. Caroline has abandoned me. She's up in the car, I guess, soaking up the AC. What we're looking for is that thing to pee. Honestly, truly didn't know if it didn't work because somebody, and in this case, somebody is always me. Somebody forgot to put the plug back in. So you see it not peeing because the plug wasn't in it. Oh well, so we're gonna miss the poker run. Nothing I can do about it because somebody sheared a bolt. So I sheared that bolt right there, and that's what is in my hand, and I gotta fix. So the quiet girl decides she's not gonna show up to work today, so instead I got the power horse, this little blue one here in the corner, and she's a loud one, makes it very hard for you to hear anything I got to say. So we're stuck with the loud one. Not sure you can hear me over this generator. Gotta keep the junction out of the water. Way off center. Not entirely sure how you're supposed to drill in the center. Gonna need a bigger bit. Tell him there, don't do it. Made it worse. Much, much worse. We're just gonna back away slowly and wait for Ryan to get here. So how bad did I light this thing up?
Well, I don't know yet.
Can you put a mic on without dropping it in the water? Rather than hear you mumble, we can actually hear you talk.
So as long as it's all good stuff.
What kind of bad stuff would you talk about?
Has I'm a horrible mechanic.
I think everyone says the mechanic's a horrible mechanic. Dang, I don't even know why I pay him. I'm just kidding, Ryan. You know why I pay you. Because you fix the things I mess up.
Trim work on this?
Trim does not work.
Oh, come on. This work.
Oh,
Why is it going down?
Well, it's
What
wired
the
that
hell?
way. Because it only goes one way. I think it's a solenoid. So to me, down was more important than up at the time. No, don't break my motor now.
It's working before we put it in the water. Yeah, that definitely worked before we put it in the water. So I was surprised it worked.
He only charges me for the work he does, not for the insults. The insults are free. That, and he's also very tolerant of my ragged out equipment.
Here's a tiny little thermostat.
Huh.
And honestly, we're gonna put it back without it.
To be perfectly honest with you, I think I've run every motor without a thermostat.
Every old one I've worked on never had a thermostat, so.
Not entirely sure why I'm whispering at this point. Thermostats, you don't need them. Not sure why the engineers even put them in a motor. It's the first thing anyone takes out.
So due to your just slightly off-centered drill hole,
Didn't do a good job drilling that thing out?
I can't get that one bolt on, so.
The bolt I messed up, you think is gonna cause it to leak? Yes, I'm sitting on a boat lift, trying to get a better angle of Ryan doing work other than his butt crack.
Plumber special.
But we were able to rig up a solution and get past that point. What we got going on?
That might be an overheat issue. Well, it's not even giving me an overheat alarm.
But it ain't peeing.
No, it should be. And if we had like a garden hose or something to put some pressure on that fitting, I was putting my hand over it.
I've got spray bottle. Just see the one right over there by the propane.
Where?
That's what I was spraying it with. I was doing what you were telling me to. I'm not a total idiot. You tell me to do something, I do it. No, I even gave it a blowy and everything. But we're back to using the spray bottle. I don't know why. I don't know why it took so long for me to figure out. Go get an air compressor, dummy. Put some air to it. Can't get water, but I know I can get air out here. That was a dumb idea. How did you not think it was gonna put water all in your face? Well, we got bubbles coming up, which means air's going through. Air's passing, water will. Like, I mean, it had air coming out and everything. I don't understand.
All right, wanna give it one more try?
I guess, let's see what we can do.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's it.
working?
That's it. We got a peeing motor. I don't know what we did. I don't care what we did. I don't care, it's peeing. And that wasn't it. Still didn't want to run. So then we decided, okay, we replaced the high pressure pump, let's replace the mechanical pump. Ryan comes out, replaces the mechanical pump, and it's still losing pressure. Goes from 10 PSI down to 5 and decides that's it. It's gonna call it a day. So Eddie and I go back to work, buying fuel filters, and get to work on the fuel system. Chasing gremlins.
Look at all this trash inside, all these particles like that.
Yeah.
This big chunk, this is full of water, and look at this. And we cleaned that. Look down in there, all that trash. No wonder it won't stay running.
So we're replacing fuel filters. Do you think that's gonna do it, or?
Hopefully. I gotta get all that cleaned out. I've got some carb cleaner. It's full of trash.
Full of trash?
Bad.
Trash don't burn? Apparently water doesn't burn either, huh?
No, it had plenty of that as well, which means your fuel tank probably needs to be took off, pressure washed, probably the main culprit.
Yeah, I probably just need to go to West Marine.
And buy a new tank.
Buy a new tank.
Right. Otherwise, all this money
Yeah.
you're investing in time
Yeah.
is probably just going to happen again.
Yeah. You got this here while I head to West Marine. So I think while Eddie's doing that, we're just gonna, Baron and I will hop in the truck and head to West Marine and spend more money. Yay! Break out another 1,000. That's what they say boat stands for. That's what I find myself doing. Constantly going to the store, get this thing running. We getting close, Eddie?
We're almost there. Down to just a few bolts.
Nice. Just a few bolts left, huh?
We just put the intake back in place. Fuel pump, cleaned it, cleaned and soaked the injectors, dipstick, O-ring. We're getting there. New fuel tank right there because not taking a chance.
Huh? Tell him, Mayor. No, we are not. All right, we think we're at go time, right?
I hope so. So let's see how it goes.
Hopefully this is it. Huh, Mayor? Hopefully this is all we got left. So now, the turn of the switch.
Got any ether in there? Give it a little shot.
Give it a little thing of ether.
Yeah, let's give it a little shot. See if that might help it take off. Pick the fuel back up.
Ether! The birds! Max, scents for men and only men. Go down to your store and get you some. While you're at it, we'll see you on the water. Oh yeah, and YouTube thinks you'll like this one next. See you on the water.